Hello, everybody. Welcome to another tour. It's a partial Toys R Us tour. This was the Lego section of the Kitchener, Ontario Toys R Us last year, March. And I've been sitting on it for quite a while, forgot about it, but here it is. And you won't be able to go and see this because this section is a thing of the past. They've completely redone the store, and now there's a Lego corner, a little Lego corner at the Toys R Us store, which I just checked out recently. So this is a little bit of archival footage, and this is because of Bob. What is this Bobby stuff? Bob the Brain Hansen.
Well, why not? That's why they call me the Brain.
But you requested this on one of the Patreon get-togethers. I asked, anyone want me to take a closer look at any of the sections? And you asked for Lego and then had no recollection of doing so.
No, but this is all my fault.
You're stuck here. Oh, I also wanted to mention I'm wearing the best darn shirt there ever was. Tell him, Bob.
I already forgot to do it. Well, that's right. We got Bob Squad shirts if you want to support myself. Yeah, it's at tpublic.com, but you follow me on Instagram, the link, blah, 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 at Bob Hansen Jokes, that you can join the Bob Squad. I'll tell you a secret about the Bob Squad right here, live and in living color, Daddy. Secret about the Bob Squad, it ain't what we do. It's what we don't do. And what we don't do is stop rocking. Never stop rocking, Daddy. At the sort of excitement that'll rock you through your chakra. Go bananas, jump off the walls, bounce off the ceiling. That Bob Hansen Jokes.
There you go. Check out the channel. Bob Squad the channel. Check out Bob on Instagram, stand-up comedian, arguably the best stand-up comedian in the San Diego area.
There's been some arguments.
Arguably in the entire continental
Not
US.
for me, Bob.
Thank you so much.
Links are in the bottom there. Also joining us, the man of man, superstar Eric Graham, Lego Loots. Thanks for joining us today. Lovely evening in the Isle of Man.
Thank you, sir. Good to be here.
All right, let's take a look at the Lego section. I filmed a big walk up to it because this was always one of my favorite parts of going to Toys R Us.
Yeah,
like the walk towards. So I parked really far away at the end of the parking lot, and here's the walk to.
I was just gonna say this walk up to the doors kind of makes me a little wistful here.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Any of you guys remember the older looking Toys R Us where they had the rainbow columns out in front, and it almost looked like you're walking into a circus tent?
Yeah, that's what I grew up on. That's how this one was back in '86. I believe this one was opened by David Hasselhoff. I think he showed up for the grand opening in '86 in the
seriously. That's cool. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I lived right over near the where I grew up was right over near the Sunnyvale, California Toys R Us. It was the one that was supposed to be haunted. It was on. It was on. Cool. What was it? That's Incredible, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the entrance here is a little different than from '86. There's a Babies R Us over to the side there now. So it doesn't quite have as a grand feeling when you come in because of all the baby section stuff there, but still plenty of toys. And
I park far away as well, but that's because I don't want to get a potential dent in the side of my 2011 Toyota Venza.
I feel like
those kids fling those doors open, won't they?
I feel like when I was a kid, my parents always parked pretty far away, but I think that's because the parking lot was full. I don't see the reason why we would have parked so far away. Just
get away from the crazies.
Oh, there's some Lego already.
Oh my goodness, that's a popular brick toy line that people like.
Tell us about it. Tell them, Bob.
The Dutch like it. That's their thing, and there were no green blocks, so you didn't make military Legos. And my knowledge is that's pretty. And now there's a lot of franchises, and you can get. Oh my goodness, this was Legos.
Okay, this isn't Lego, but it's little.
Oh, that's neat.
Knick-knack section on the side, and those are the world's smallest GI Joes. Probably perfect for Transformers, Masterpiece.
Yeah,
I'm thinking,
even Studio Series.
I should have got those when I had the chance. When I'd see those at my Target, it's a popular retail store. I don't have time to explain.
Target.
That's what the kids call it. I call my Walmart the Mart of Walls.
Wally World.
I was there last night. Wasn't shopping. Just wanted to feel better about myself.
I always have this thing. The 3 stores I can't walk into without walking out of angry. It's Walmart, it's Home Depot, and it's IKEA. I can't do it. It's weird. Oh, that's neat. I didn't know they did this Super Mario Legos. That's cool.
Yeah. And they brought back the little PlayStations. You wave your hand in front of there, it's motion activated, and the screen lights up, and you get some lights and sounds here.
that's really neat.
It really goes back to the old days of Toys R Us. I remember this very Toys R Us having like a Teddy Ruxpin in a case kind of like this, and you push a button and he talks for you. Try before
I remember
you buy.
that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, this Lego section was off the charts. It just never ends.
Yeah.
Well, technically it ends, but
Yeah, I mean, at some point, I mean, it's getting kind of silly. Yeah, you'd have to. I don't know,
It'd be like an episode of Sliders.
You can't quit smoking. What's a stitch-on patch? What are you doing?
A bag of minifigures, random.
Yeah, grab bag minifigures. Those are
You just
great.
Do that.
Dots, and everything is Lego. Like I'm looking at a lot of this stuff, going, "Is this Lego?" And then you see the Lego logo in the corner, and like
Little Meccano there. Okay, those frame the little pictures. I've got one. I've got a Darth Vader. I'm looking at it. It's right up there. Those are awesome. Those are so cool.
Darth Vader was the villain in a popular space fantasy movies franchise.
That's right.
Used to be popular.
The Star War, right? Wasn't that what that was called?
Yeah. It was
Star Trek Wars.
The whole thing.
Star Trek Wars used to be popular.
Jeez.
No one hates Star Wars like a Star Wars fan.
That's
Say that again.
Well, the Rolling Stones, they were a popular musical group as well. So these are just so what do you build? What am I looking at?
The singer was Rick Jagger, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Arguably one of the greatest of all
Ricky
time.
Jagger.
Do you just build a giant tongue? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, these are cool if you don't want to build like a little castle or a vehicle. If you just want some art, then it's almost like Light Bright.
The little jazz quartet thing. That's interesting.
Yeah. I just saw the first episode of Frasier season 2, the new Frasier show, and he's listening to jazz.
Yeah.
And they said, "You're listening to jazz?" And he goes, "Sure, why not? There's no rules in friendship. There's no rules in music."
Well, the thing about the jazz Lego set, it's about the bricks you don't use.
Oh, nice.
So happy with myself.
Ferrari.
Yeah.
Even
Those
looks
are pretty
good in
nice.
Lego.
It looks fancy. My
Isn't that how
God.
the real one looks?
More or less, yeah.
Not to scale, but yeah, no. So this is
Star Wars?
this is
The
so
ever
what scene is
popular
this
War
actually?
of Stars. Lego.
Now that I've
that's
made a
what-
mockery of it, what is this? The
Who the heck
Jedi?
is the who's
Fed
the
Fortuna from the Book of Boba Fett.
Oh, okay, it's Book of Boba Fett. I was trying to figure what that was. I don't even recognize the pink hair girl. What's that supposed to be?
It's.
Okay.
I mean, the likenesses
Yeah.
on Lego. It's a stroke of genius. They never
Yeah.
have to worry about likenesses.
Minimalistic, I guess.
Yeah, Lego's never had to pay a single likeness rights. Actually,
Oh, really? I didn't know that. See, these kind
I
of
don't
things,
think they have.
these like decorative ones are really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the ship in a bottle one. I'm not sure if that's been retired or not. But we have a couple of these things laying around the house because Carla's she's a big Lego fan. She loves Lego.
Cool. She'll enjoy this video.
Yeah,
Yeah, like very
that's cool.
very
Yeah.
diverse.
Mhm.
Like literally something for everyone. I always thought
Yeah.
for the longest time Lego for kids, right? Therapeutic for adults to put together, kind of like a puzzle, or less frustrating than a model with glue. But now they've got something for every age group.
They really do, and it's such a popular thing now. And I think it's intrinsically such a relaxing thing to do. It's like I don't know about you guys. When I put a Lego together, it's like a zen-like sort of state you get into. It's just
It's
peace,
very-
and you're concentrating on what you're doing, and it's really fun.
It's very satisfying the way everything fits perfectly together. So you don't get some of that frustration of model work where it's like,
Mhm.
I didn't get it quite well, and no one will ever notice, but you'll know.
100%.
But with Lego, you can't assemble it
Yep.
incorrectly.
You're building a model kit of the X-wing or something. You break one part, and you're like, "Gosh darn
Mhm.
it!"
It's like those snap together model kits,
Yeah.
only a little
Yeah.
more complicated. Yeah, some of the
Lego
sets that I bought
Mhm.
for kids are just insane. Like they open the bag up, like a Falcon or a Harry Potter castle. Like, oh my,
Yeah.
how long is this going to take you?
Mhm.
Goodness, great. I have so I really only have one Lego set I got a couple years ago. It's of the late '60s Batmobile from the popular television series. If you heard of it, featuring Adam West and
It was called Batman.
and Batman, yes, and he's like a comic book character, but it's a DC one. It's not a Marvel. It's a lot.
Ooh, look at that, James
I-
Bond.
I got that one for Carla for her last birthday. It was a neat set.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Sounds a little smoother looking. Looks nice.
Yeah, it's a little more Lego-ish than like
You know, it would be
Technic
hilarious.
ones.
Like
Yeah.
a big anthology set of all the different James Bonds over the years.
Mhm.
They all have the same head.
That'd
It's
be
all the
awesome.
same Lego head, just like different
Yeah.
colored tuxedos, I guess.
I told
of
you
them-
guys it wasn't a code name.
Some of them are identical, like the Pierce Brosnan and the Timothy Dalton ones are the exact same figure, but the bubble says Tim Dalton, Pierce Brosnan,
Awesome.
Daniel Craig.
I don't think I've ever put together a Technic set. I need to get one of these sometime just to try it.
So
They have a couple of really cool ones.
So Technic is like motorized. They have motorized.
It's more the pieces themselves are how shall I put it? A little bit finer, more delicate. It's like smaller pieces and more intricate connections and stuff like that. Yeah,
for an older age group.
That ATST is incredible.
You mean
Ooh,
the
that's
at?
cool.
You mean the at?
The at
at.
So what vehicles am I looking at here with the Lego? Those I don't remember those from the.
You're looking at War of Stars vehicles, Bob.
Oh no,
That used to be called Slave One before the word was banned.
No more. So it's Slave Zero.
Well, it's Boba Fett's starship now.
Oh, I see.
Although the word
they banned
Slave One is never said in any of the movies.
Oh,
There's
okay.
the Luke Skywalker scene from Mandalorian.
Yeah.
What is it?
Like every scene is the Lego set.
Yeah.
Somebody's buying them.
They should
Well,
have
what's
one of guys just sitting around drinking beverages and eating chips.
Well, they have that friend set.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Drinking coffee.
Central Perk, yeah.
Yeah, I've got that. The one of the lines they're doing right now, and I have two sort of subjects that I'll get if I see them. Good, like some of my favorite sitcoms. When they do the sitcom sets, I pick those up. I have the Friends one, and I have the Seinfeld one, and I really, really want them to make a Cheers set, but I don't think that'll happen.
Oh,
Frasier, maybe.
The
You never
alcohol.
know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
Maybe an unofficial knockoff Chinese third-party set of Cheers. So we've already seen tons, and we're only halfway through this video.
That's incredible.
This section.
I
is
recognize that vehicle. Yeah, that thing. And these are
Sky Bomber.
yes,
Mhm.
and these are regular.
Good looking tractor.
Yeah. I like
used
that
to
they're
get
still
a-
making generic, non-licensed stuff.
I was
too.
just saying, I used to love those. That's what we had, obviously, with the castles and whatnot. We had some mini sets too, and you could have a grand old time with those and just make up your own scenarios, which is fun. Now it's all licensed.
That was just
Well-
a shot to show you how like vast this whole section is. It's almost
Yeah.
a store itself.
For one, I don't know. I can't think of another brand like a singular brand like Lego that has as many licensed properties. I mean, they've got Harry
Funko,
Potter. They've got maybe I guess
not
Yeah,
as
but
cool
look,
as Lego though.
Jurassic Park, Harry Potter, Star Wars, everything like Marvel
Lego is
movies.
both Marvel and DC, right? I mean,
Mhm.
obviously, because I've seen Marvel Lego stuff, and they have the
Mhm.
Lego Batman movies. So
Yeah,
They don't have They Live.
wow.
wonder what a Lego figure would look like chewing bubble gum. And
The
kicking.
bank, redo the whole bank with the aliens and Piper with the shotgun. I don't know if Lego does guns. I can't. I don't think
Yeah.
we've seen anyone with an actual gun or
I
rifle
don't
in any
think
of
they
these
do
sets.
anymore, do they? I think that one time they did with the space guys. They had the little guns that had
Ray
the
guns.
yeah, but I don't.
I wouldn't be surprised if the cowboy guys had guns as well, but who knows? The cannons count with pirates? I don't know.
Well, I know the Star Wars things do because I did a Star Wars set
Nice.
not too long ago.
They're
But
blasters.
yeah, but it's blasters. Yeah, it's not like a
Oh.
machine gun.
Something tells me we're not going to see a John Nada from They Live figure with a shotgun and a pistol shooting 8 evil alien bankers.
I think on a side note, it reminds people are still after 20 something years having the argument of how come they can't make it. There's a Studio Series Megatron coming out in the near future, I guess next year, and people are still complaining that he's not going to be a gun. Guys, you got to let it go. It's not going to
Yeah.
happen. We've known
Yeah.
since the Toys R Us reissues in the early 2000s. We've known it's not going to happen.
Mhm.
Let it go.
Just a battle you're going to either have to lose or be willing to
Yes.
import from Japan.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
always
exactly.
a possibility
Blame-
of there's a possibility of a third-party upgrade set because some of those upgrade sets can cost 4 times what the actual toy cost. This right here is the second biggest piece of Lego I've ever seen.
Oh my God.
But anyway, like someone could do a third-party set where you could swap a leg, swap an arm, and all of a sudden your Studio Series Megatron transforms into a gun instead of a tank.
Yeah.
It's possible. I mean, look at the Titans Returns Fortress Maximus. I think 80% of mine is now third-party upgrade parts.
Doesn't-
It looks fantastic.
Doesn't one of the Megatrons that came out fairly recently have like kind of a secret transformation where it pretty much approximates a gun? Doesn't
Could-
there,
could be.
There's one of them like that.
I've heard of this. One of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Siege Warfare Cybertron Kingdom Legacy Studio
Mhm.
Series equal housing lender items are bigger in the mirror than you think they would appear.
Robots
Transformers.
in disguise.
Robots
Yeah.
in disguise. One of them, there was a YouTube video I bookmarked and lost, and I think,
Mhm.
yeah, it can be done. Maybe I'll play with mine. But there's Spiderman. There he is.
Spiderman.
Spider-Man.
Spiderman.
Oh,
Spiderman.
Bob, forever now.
Yeah.
Spider-Man will be Spider-Man.
I've been calling him. Yeah, he's Spiderman. Can't take him too seriously like that.
Spider-Man.
There he is. He's got no way home, which is unfortunate.
Oh, Playmobil, get that out of there. Come on, what's that doing in there?
What is it?
So that is not Lego, but it's
Yeah.
sort of. It's
We don't talk about Playmobil here.
Well, I don't know anything about Playmobil.
They do have a pretty awesome Starship Enterprise. Playmobil does.
I've got their
And,
Ecto.
yeah, their
Ecto 1A from
Good.
Ghostbusters 2 is fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
love
their
it.
Exo's good. Yeah. I keep looking at that. Whenever I see it, it's like, ooh.
Okay, those people are friends. That's nice. And there we
And
go.
this is a really interesting sub. I mean, obviously, this is their attempt to go for girls.
Mhm.
But,
Right.
it's an interesting one.
They did the whole thing, which it was kind of weird, like because girls wouldn't play with like a city or a. I don't know anymore.
I don't know. We have one of the Lego Friends set. There's like a Florida set, and we bought it and we have it in our house just to remind us of we always go to Florida, and my sister lives there.
Now Disney is a popular brand as well. People like
They
a lot
used
of
to
their
They used to be.
Yeah. Oh, Disney's PR department's probably working overtime these days.
Yeah.
They must just be sitting there going, "What's the problem? We bought everyone. Why does everyone hate us? We bought everything. We bought Spiderman.
We bought Spider.
What do they
We
want?
bought some-
More
bought
Spiderman
Stardust.
movies.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah,
Let's
we
do
have-
a movie with a bunch of Spiderman in it. Get Toby and Andrew, and
We have all of Marvel now. What's the problem?
you know what? Buy Star Trek next. Maybe that'll win them over.
That'll yikes! I saw the new Beetlejuice movie.
Oh, I did see that.
I don't
say
like
it a third
talking
time.
hyperboles, but arguably
Arguably,
the greatest film ever made.
that's what I
Interesting.
heard.
So I'm wondering. I don't know if there's a Lego Beetlejuice or what have you.
Probably.
Oh, is that a Lego Cybertruck over there?
I thought it was. Yeah, it kind of looks like either a Cybertruck or. I didn't pan out, but yeah,
Huh.
it's similar to it or an auto.
Oh,
Man
I see.
style.
These are the other ones I love. I love the architecture ones. So right behind me, up over here, I buy every city I've lived in, or at least close to it. So I have the Seattle Space Needle. I have San Francisco, and I have London, which is the closest you're going to see it out of land.
Cool.
But
Just took a look at an eagle on the channel.
that's cool.
Leader 1, the GoBot, was an eagle.
Wow.
F-15. Yeah.
Oh, so that's not actually the okay. So Dragon Block. So it's not quite Lego. These
Oh, well, it's
I see.
kind of it's knockoff
close.
type.
Yeah, close. Those,
Yeah.
yeah,
A little more
still-
affordable than the official Lego.
Yeah.
Same with Mega Blocks.
Did they
very
give you the Statue of Liberty without a face?
well, they didn't secure the likeness rights.
Mhm. But yeah, that's the thing. Those little Lego sets, they like make the little cityscape vignettes. They're really cool. They haven't made a Los Angeles yet. That's like one of the places I've lived for the longest, and there's no LA. I can't believe. I don't know if it's just 'cause, like, I don't know. Maybe it's not a very
That's surprising. There's a New York,
Yeah.
isn't there?
yeah. I don't know if there's is there a New York? I'm not sure. I know there's Statue of Liberty.
With big Lego rats.
Yeah.
Well, the LA one, you can't really make a Los Angeles one because then the Lego cars have nowhere to park.
There's that thing that was online. I'm not sure if they still do it or not, but it was like you could design your Lego sets virtually and then order all the pieces to build it. It was out a while ago. I'm not sure if they still do that or not, but I always thought that was a genius idea to design your own Legos.
Wow.
And that's it. That's Lego Tour.
There it is.
Very cool.
It's a lot of
Humongous.
Legos.
And I never bought a
lot of
single Lego thing.
That's a ton of Legos right there. Got to be the most ripped off toy line of all time.
I think so.
Or
Yeah.
up there.
But a lot of the knockoffs are really, really high quality. Because I had a Mega Bloks, something Masters of the Universe Mega Bloks. I think it was a Battle Bones.
Mhm.
And like perfect pieces. Everything fit together perfectly. Felt really, really high quality. So it's nice that that's one of the things that they knock off is the quality that Lego has in their product. Some of them.
So the only knockoff I've got is right here. There's a Johnny 5 from Short Circuit.
Oh, there's so
Nice.
little Short Circuit merch out there.
Yeah, and that's why, like, because I always love that little robot, and it looks really nice, and the pieces are not quite Lego quality, but good. But I can tell you that it's not designed by the designers that do Lego. Like,
Right.
like it's good, it's nice, it works. I get up over we're chatting, but it's like it's not Lego.
Did you get what you paid for?
Yeah, basically.
Okay,
I think it was
good.
like a $16 set or something, like 16 quid. Something like that.
Sometimes you don't get what you pay for. You buy like a third party or fourth party transformer,
Mhm.
and it's like $400 and it's junk. It's
Yeah,
like, well, you
yeah.
get what you pay for. Not necessarily in this
Yeah,
case.
totally didn't.
But I can't imagine how frustrating knockoff Lego can be when the pieces won't actually fit together. Like,
Mhm.
because that's the whole zen relaxing part of it. Like,
Well, there's the other thing. So in the if I could get to where I could turn them on and show it to you guys without having to rewire the camera, I'd show you. But they make the little light up brick kits, like the brick light kits,
cool.
and they replace some of the pieces in the kit, and then it's got like a little LED light in it. And so I lit both of my sitcom sets. It's really cool. It's really neat because it adds a really neat kind of ambiance to them. It used to be on my Uncle Deluxe art page, but which you can still get to. It's probably still
Yeah.
there.
No
But
luck getting back into that, eh?
so, but yeah, they were really, really cool sets. There are all these little mods and stuff you can do to stuff now. It's kind of cool.
Where'd that name come from, Uncle Deluxe?
So that's an old in joke. I actually used to write for a zine when I was quite young. It was kind of punk rocker days, and a bunch of friends and I had like a punk zine, and so my handle was Uncle Deluxe, and I wrote a column called Ask Uncle Deluxe,
Oh, cool.
and it was like the idea of like an old guy asking like being asked questions from young punk kids.
Oh,
Yeah, that was the it was clever. Just ask me.
okay. I got a question for you. How do you get back into your Instagram?
Oh jeez. Well, the last I heard, so there are guys out there that'll for like $1,000 will rehack your and I was thinking about it, and I was talking to my brother-in-law, and he's like, do you realize you're actually considering spending $1,000 to get an Instagram page back that had 650 followers? And I was like, you're right, that's absolutely insane.
Start a new one.
Yeah, totally.
Start a new one. All right. Well, that's Lego section. Thanks, guys, for walking
My
through.
pleasure.
That's fun.
Yeah. And thanks everyone for watching. Remember to check out Bob the Brains channel there at Bob Squad and his Instagram as well. And you can check out Eric right here. Here he is.
I got nothing.
And he's done a whole bunch of commentaries on this channel too. So just search commentary on my channel, and Eric is on a whole bunch of them. We've done a lot of fun ones, movies and cartoons. And thank you folks for watching. Until next time, for this day.